All right, welcome to Let's Play number 2 for Sportsball. I got Geoff Ramsey here with me. He's done a few of these things before. Today we're playing NBA Jam because the NBA season just started and it's a lot of fun. All right, what are we doing? Are you controlling?
No, I'll let you do it.
All right, you're gonna let me do it.
This is your deal.
This is my deal. All right.
You're in the jam tracks?
Wait, I don't want to be in the jam tracks.
You said B again. We're probably
Maybe
fine.
I should. What are we doing? All right, hey, Jeff's taking the reins right away. There we go.
Okay.
Should probably let this guy take control.
Let's do jam
Let's
now.
just jam now, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to be that side? Yeah. All right, let's do this. So you're a huge Celtics fan.
Huge
obviously.
NBA fan. But
big NBA fan.
But yeah, Celtics all day. Only since about 1986, though. So I'm relatively new to the organization.
1986. That was actually Boston Red Sox year. That was Buckner year.
Yeah.
World Series against the Mets, and they blew it. They are not blowing it right now. They're kicking ass.
Celtics won that year, though, so they made up for it.
There you go. I'm going. I got to go OKC, dude. Durant, Westbrook.
I got to go.
You gotta go Celtics.
I gotta go Garnett.
You got
Pierce,
the truth. Come on, man.
But Rondo.
You got Rondo.
Primetime Rondo. All right, I gotta go truth. I'm gonna go truth Rondo.
You gotta go truth. All right. Did you saw the Rondo fight with CP3?
Yeah.
So it came out.
The slow motion spitting, the whole thing. Yeah.
You should never spit on another human being. It's not right, unless it's a sexual act. And sometimes you need to.
Unless it's consensual spitting.
You need lubrication.
Absolutely.
Consensual lubrication.
It was particularly funny and also kind of heartbreaking for me because Rondo's my favorite player, and Chris Paul's my second favorite player. And I've known for years they don't like each other, but to see them get into a fist fight was kind of hilarious, but also hurt.
It's sad that, I have to say, it's sad that Rondo is your favorite player. Like, all-time favorite player?
Favorite player in the NBA right now.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
fucking 2008 Rondo, man. 2010 Rondo.
Well, you know why, so it came out of, why
Fuck me.
Rondo actually hit him is because CP3, look at that fadeaway jumper, nice. Dude. Russ is the man. It's because CP3 called Rondo a turtle. Which, I mean,
I can kind of see it, though.
Dude, I don't want to be mean, but, he absolutely is a turtle.
It's funny because, they should like each other, right?
They should.
They're both, notorious kind of bitches, honestly.
They are.
They are dickheads of the NBA.
Yeah.
They're very similar. They're also probably the two smartest players in the NBA. Same position, hyper intelligent. They should be best friends in the offseason. Yeah. Rondo should be on Team Banana Boat. He should be fucking vacationing with him.
Oh, he absolutely should, yeah.
The whole thing. But instead, Rondo clocked him. It was awesome.
Well, I mean, CP3 was the same guy going to the locker room last year.
CP3 was the guy who, ambushing.
I mean,
what was that? It was ambushing was it Clippers in the locker room? Yeah.
Oh, which is just great.
Fighting his ex-team.
I love that stuff.
You also figure, I don't know Chris Paul personally. We've not met. But he must be difficult.
Oh, my God. I just got posterized.
He must be difficult because it certainly appeared that nobody in that Clippers organization wanted to work with him at the end, even to the point where, Luka Mute went to Houston, went from perennially underperforming Los Angeles Clippers to Houston,
really,
and
Jeff?
easily...
Just going to lob on me like that?
Sorry.
That's fucked up.
Houston easily can compete for a championship, and decided to go back to the Clippers. I can only assume to get away from Chris Paul.
Which is something.
It's something.
It's kind of like with LeBron too. Nobody really wants to play with LeBron. It's a test.
Kyrie's a great example.
Kyrie's a great example. You've heard Kevin Love has kind of said the same thing. It's difficult to do.
Yeah.
If you don't perform at his level, which is the greatest of all time.
And also, LeBron's a fairly, I think he's a fairly generous player on the court, but still, it is the LeBron show, and you are in his orbit no matter what.
Son of a bitch! I was about to hit that.
Sure you are.
Blessed America.
I imagine it's got to be really hard to be in that dude's shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Or even just shadow. It doesn't have to be both shadows.
I don't want to be. I'm in everybody's shadow. I'm fucking short, man.
Oh, nice.
I gotta get back in this thing, man. I haven't even utilized Durant. I don't even know how to pass.
I think you hit A.
You hit A to pass?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Wow.
Admittedly, the last time I played this game was when Ray still worked here, so it was about 17 years ago.
Let's talk about Ray. Everybody would love that.
Ray's great. He's getting married.
He's getting married. That's awesome.
I just talked to him and Tina about it. They're very excited.
There we go. Tied it back up. Yeah, it's good to get married, I think.
Well, it's better to get married than divorced.
Let's bring that up too. Why not, Geoff?
Sure. Oh, that's fucking sweet.
Dude, taking the lead, OKC style.
Dude.
Let's go. We'll blow this in the end, though, like always.
Well, maybe you won't.
Just fadeaways.
It's fun to see. It's fun to see the truth at his prime again. He's become a commentator now in games, and he was such an intimidating, scary looking dude. Like he was like the king of mean mugging people and just like fucking. Like Paul Pierce is a dude you wouldn't want to run into in a dark alley. But on the fucking, as a commentator, they just make fun of him constantly. Chauncey Billups is up his ass all the time.
Chauncey Billups. Man, I miss the Pistons back in the day. Big Ben Wallace.
Big Ben Wallace was the shit.
Dude, that team was
He's probably in this
amazing.
game, actually.
He probably is. Pistons aren't doing bad right now. Blake Griffin.
Pistons are 3-0.
It's crazy.
You'd have a bizarre view of the NBA if you just take the first week. Like Pistons and
the Nuggets.
The Nuggets. What is it? We got Toronto, obviously. Bucks are a good team. They're undefeated. And then you've got fucking Houston and Cleveland, obviously. Bringing up the rear.
Which doesn't, I mean...
Oklahoma City hasn't fucking won a game.
Now, that is the most surprising to me.
Yeah.
Is that OKC hasn't won anything.
Lakers are 1-3 with LeBron. That's got to fucking hurt.
They've been competitive. They're going to be fun to watch. They play fast, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a while before they get good.
Well, he's got a really... I will say this, they are a lot of fun. Brandon Ingram and Kuzma are just entertaining to watch. And under his tutelage, I'm hoping that he'll shepherd them through the NBA and make them better. I don't know how to... There we go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm figuring out how to play.
This is a good game.
It's
we
close.
Actually know how to play. There we go.
Wait, I wonder what year what edition this is.
KD with 3. Sick. I don't know. It's got to be like what? Anywhere before 15.
Yeah.
It's still like one of the biggest things, like the biggest what-ifs in the world in the NBA, at least in like the past 20 years, is that if OKC keeps everybody, if they keep
James Harden,
if they keep Harden, like what is that team? People forget about like that team was so fucking good, and they were just about to get it going.
Yeah.
They didn't have the money to keep him there, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I completely and totally understand why that dude left. He was going to be a sixth man the entire time. He played on that team,
money.
and there's only room for one fucking Russell Westbrook on the team, but you got to wonder if maybe they made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Going with Westbrook over Harden.
I don't know, man.
I mean, Westbrook's so much fun to watch.
He is.
But he's such, and, you know, he's...
Well, he's that guy in the team that, like, if you are a Thunder fan, you love him. If you do not, you fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's exactly like Draymond Green, who is probably the most loved and hated player in the NBA.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
If you're a Warriors fan, you fucking love that guy. His tenacity, getting people off the bench, like he's awesome.
And if you are not a Warriors fan, he's the new Bill Laimbeer.
You're just, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So your Celtics going all the way, Geoff?
I just need them to. They need a winning record first. They're on a rough start. Yeah, I hope so, man. I really hope so.
You have to win your games to win.
This is their year, right?
Maybe we'll see if Hayward's
everybody's
body
healthy.
holds up.
If Hayward is even 80% of what he was before the injury, if Kyrie can find his legs, then they're going to be pretty goddamn hard to stop. That's the best depth in the NBA, and maybe some of the best depth in the history of the NBA.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, I mean they have like 12 starters on the team. You go into the third, like deep into the third quarter, and they've had like 12 substitutions, and they still only are playing starters.
What the fuck, Geoff?
Well, you know.
Come on, man, that's a technical. Oh, now you guys are on fire, and I relinquish the lead.
Like Terry Rozier, Marcus Smart, Aaron Baines. Fucking Marcus Morris. Any of those guys are starters on a mid-level team.
Got to get those boards. Defense wins championships.
True.
Rebounding wins titles. Yeah. It's the same thing.
Rebounding's becoming a lost art in the NBA. Oh!
That's just all right. Now that's egregious.
Paul Pierce got no respect for Russell Westbrook.
Hit that, KD. Hit that. Oh my goodness. That's backcourt. Oh, that's okay.
Hard.
It's okay. It's okay. Here we go.
Just run the clock.
For the win. For the win. Oh! Come on. Come on. KD hits that shit.
You think KD goes somewhere next year?
Yeah, I think he does. I think it. Man, these NBA players, they all talk. They all talk to each other. I imagine him in LA. I
totally agree. LA or New York, probably.
Which would be a lot of fun. I still don't get the allure of like New York, of the Knicks. It's just before my time.
Just the city.
I guess
because they've been trash for so many years. And Dolan's such a shitty owner.
He really is. I mean, them and the Mets, they are the same organization.
But it's the
top to bottom.
Supposedly, it is the biggest money-making franchise in the NBA.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Got to hit that, KD. There we go, baby. Got to hit him hot. Geoff, are ghosts real?
We have now filmed 8 episodes of our show Achievement Haunter, which is where the Achievement Hunter guys go and try to find ghosts. Kind of like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures or Ghost Brothers or Ghost Hillbillies or any of that nonsense. And we have definitely had some experiences, but...
Russ, what are you doing? Why are you goaltending, dude?
I will also say I grew up... I have had quite a few ghost experiences in my personal life and from a young age. And I lived in a haunted house in Austin for a long time. Had a lot of interesting stuff happen. When I was a kid, I saw a ghost.
Really?
It was a very foundational memory for me. But I will admit that, like, when we go to a place and investigate it, I don't want to say which places we have had success and haven't had success in yet. I don't want to spoil it. But when we go to a place there's just nothing, it shakes my faith in ghosts a little bit. It's an emotional roller coaster, this ghost hunting.
So when you saw the ghost when you were a kid, like what was that? Was it a mean ghost?
Yeah, it was. It was ominous.
Oh god. It was ominous.
It's a long story, but I saw a lady. I came home from a movie with my parents when I was a kid. I was about 8. And there was a lady. She was a lady of Middle Eastern or Indian descent, I think, or Pakistani. And I grew up in Florida, in Alabama. I had never seen anybody who wasn't white, let alone somebody who was in like a sarap. And I was so confused. And she was just in my living room. And I think I probably told this on podcast before. But I went up and started talking to her. I walked into the room and started talking to her because I was like, why is this lady in my house? And I thought she was looking for my parents. And she just fucking stared at me. And I got ice in my veins. I got terrified. Oh, boy. And I ran out of the room to go for my parents, and when I came back, she was gone. And it just stuck with me my entire life. Yeah.
We're going to OT.
We're going OT. Let's go to OT.
There we go. Like you'd expect.
Yeah, and it was one of the things where I was just confused as to why there was a lady in the house. And I was like, oh, you must be looking for my parents. They're in the kitchen. And she just kept staring at me, and she just had this intense, like, gaze. And I realized I felt super, super threatened, and I couldn't understand why, because I'm like 8. And then I wasn't able to articulate what she looked like until I was older, and I had seen a person in, like, traditional garb. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's the lady I saw. That's what she dressed like. And it was just really bizarre. It was a really creepy experience.
So, Geoff, why do ghosts not visit me? Because I've never seen a ghost.
I don't know, dude. It's there's a lot of theories that you have to be that they only appear to people that are receptive to them in some way.
I've always thought that, like, if you give fear, like if you give belief to it, then they will appear. I don't really believe in ghosts per se.
They also say that, like, you're kind of it's kind of endemic to how you're raised, whether you're receptive, that kind of stuff. Like, if you have a kid who says, like, they saw something weird or a ghost, you're supposed to treat it very normally, like, oh, tell me about it. Whereas if you say, what? Ghosts aren't, if you start to prime them from an early age that what they're seeing is wrong or out of the ordinary or strange, then it'll affect their ability to believe in and understand and be receptive to that kind of stuff in the future. So I think a lot of people fit into that category where, fuck me. I would really love to win this game.
I'm kind of a little upset that ghosts do not want to visit me. Well, don't deem me worthy to be visited. Like, I want to be haunted. Come on.
Absolutely.
I love living in the darkness.
Yeah.
That's half my life.
What else are you going to do? You're going to have a boring life? Or you're going to have fun with ghosts? You should come on a ghost hunt someday.
I would love to come on a ghost hunt.
All right.
Although I feel kind of like Bane, though, when it comes to darkness. Like, I was born into it and I live in it. So I don't know. It's... Motherfucker.
I'll tell you what.
Fucking asshole.
You asshole. I'll tell you what. If you...
God damn it. Turn around 3.
If we ever investigate a... come on. If we ever investigate a haunted sports arena, you're the first person I'm going to call.
Absolutely. You know what we should go do is Astrodome.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because it's like
awesome.
shut down. Like, there's these guys, like, they got banned, I guess. Who gives a shit? Because nobody goes there. But they snuck inside and took all these photographs at night, and it's so fucking eerie and so cool.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Like, whenever the Superdome gets closed down, I definitely want to investigate that place. Because you know after
there's
Katrina,
there's some shit.
heinous shit.
There's some literal shit. Okay, now that's just... Are we going to double OT?
No, because I'm going to nail it right here! Ah! Sick of that same animation.
This is a classic.
Yeah, this is a...
There we go.
Dude, this is worth the price of
I still don't even know how to jump.
I'm not going to tell you.
You fucking asshole.
I think you hit Y.
Who knows?
I'm pretty sure it's Y.
Well, that's spooky, Jeff, and it's Halloween.
It is.
It's a spooky story.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who do you follow in the NBA? Who's your team?
My team, see, I don't really go for teams. I go for players, and
Okay.
I go for, like, fair and, like, what I want to see. So, like,
Sure.
Usually I'll go for, like, old veterans. Like, last year, I'm rooting for the Rockets to go. I would like to see CP3 win a title. Like that. I like seeing, it was kind of like when LT was back in the NFL and, like, had that run. Who did he go to? He went with the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Old Rex Ryan. Oh, look at those feet. Oh, man, can I touch your feet? That guy. I wanted to see him win a title, so. I like LeBron. I love LeBron. I think he's awesome.
He's hard not to like. He does a lot of good in the world.
And I love Pop. I actually met Pop.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I met Pop. I was down in San Diego for a thing and go to this restaurant with an ex of mine she was so smoking hot, but such a terrible person. And we were at this restaurant at her behest in La Jolla, and this waitress was like losing her mind. She was flustered. There was a shit ton of people. She's like, everybody's here and they're in a tizzy because some guy named Itch is here. And I'm like, Popovich? She's like, that's the one. And so I look over, and Pop is just sitting at the bar by himself, khaki shorts, talking to, like, just some people around him, just like old couples and shit. And so I'm like, I've never been a star fucker, but I'm like, I have to go talk to Pop. So I go up to him like, Pop, you know, I hate to bother you. And he stopped me. He's like, but you are.
It's a very Popovich.
And I was like,
response.
my heart just like dropped. I'm like, I just got popped. I was like so excited. I just got popped. Like, I couldn't believe it. Nicest guy in the world. Like, just so, like,
hyper intelligent.
Just such a great guy. Like,
yeah.
had like maybe a 5-minute conversation. And then that was it. And then I went to a nude beach.
That's fucking. I'd take the Pop over the nude beach, honestly. That's fucking cool,
yeah.
dude. I'm not. I fucking hate the Spurs, but you gotta love Pop. He's easily. I know Phil Jackson gets the credit for it, but Pop is definitely the best coach in the history of basketball.
It's phenomenal. It's hard pressed to say that he's not, because if you could say Phil, but Phil had Jordan.
Yeah.
He had Jordan, and he also had Kobe, and he had Shaq.
And he had some of the best players ever in the prime of the time.
And not to say that, like, Duncan and Manu and Tony and David Robinson weren't, and Big Shot Bob weren't great, but, like, they weren't the Bulls, man.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Congratulations, you won.
I won.
Motherfucker.
Oklahoma City
Well, I have never met an NBA coach. I was on a plane with Rick Carlisle the other day, though.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people were talking to him, though. I don't want to bug the guy.
I can understand that.
But it was cool just to be in the room. I definitely, like, perked up my ears and listened just to see if I could get any insider information, but I heard nothing. He's very close to the vest.
Close to the vest. Yeah. Well, that was fun, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We played NBA Jam. We talked basketball and ghosts, and that was a lot of fun.
The two most important things.
That's the most important things in the world. Are the Celtics going to win, and are ghosts real?
If anybody's going to beat the Warriors this year, I have faith that it'll be the Celtics. I don't know, though, that anybody can beat the Warriors this year. However, that team blows up next year, and it won't be a problem.
Yep. The reign of Curry will be over.
Katie and Clay are gone at the end of the season.
Hopefully.
And then it's it. They fall apart.
It'd be nice. So it would be nice to see somebody else take the,
see anybody
take the mantle.
else.
Yes.
All right, dude.
Well, hey, thanks
Congratulations.
for coming. Appreciate it. We'll have Geoff on sometime in the future, unless a ghost takes you or possesses you. That'd be really cool to have you on. Have a fun Halloween. And that's it. That's the show.
All right.